Welcome to Basketball Talk Pro. In today's session we're going to carry on with what we taught and talked about in part one, and that is teaching improvisation. And as we told you in part one, we use a freelance offense, monk offense, as a vehicle for both teaching it to players and to using it as an offense in a game. But it's used quite a bit. We use it as a play. We can call monk. We also use it if one of our set plays that we will get to later breaks down. At the end of the breakdown, they don't get a shot. We go into it. We use it at the end of the fast break if it doesn't get a shot, and we use it when there is no play, no option for a play. Well, when it comes time to teach this to your players, I need to tell you that you're going to have to know the rules. You need to know the rules well. Now, I'm not going to give you all the rules here. The rules are all in the book. If you have a problem with getting it, just let me know. You can make a comment down here or go to the contact section and let me know, and I will help you with that. But you have to take it upon yourself to really know those rules thoroughly and understand them, so that as things happen in practice, that you can enforce or introduce them to the new rule that affects that. Actually, you could probably run this offense very well with the 4 rules that I showed you. But if you're going to become expert at it and be able to do it in tough situations, then you need to know all the rules, and your players do too. But don't try to give them too much at the beginning. Volume 3 is where those rules are, and that's supposed to come out the end of this week or early next week. Now, we have 2 different ways of using drills. First of all, we have team drills. A 3-on-3 drill, 4-on-4, and 5-on-5 is what we use. 4-on-4 we use a lot to learn this offense. And then we have 3 breakdown drills, and I'm going to show you one of them today. And that's all we have to teach instinctiveness, to teach improvisation, and to teach how to run this as a team. When we start, when our first presentation, this is how we line up. We have a 2-guard front, 2 wingmen. They're low, but they break up to the free throw line or a little bit higher. Now, we always start monk in a half court with a pass to the wing, and then that man cuts. This is something that starts our offense. We really can't start the offense until they do that. But we do not use that cut in these situations. We don't set up. We just go right into monk, and you have to learn how to do that and how to teach that. It's just a matter of constantly reminding players that when a play breaks down, start right into monk. Now, once that cut is made, coaches, it's up to the players. You're just helping them do things. But now they don't have positions any longer. Any of these players can go wherever they want. They can screen the rules that we gave them last time and the ones that we add on. I will warn you that this will not look good when you first put it in when you don't have defense. Because players are searching for what they should do. They're very slow to do it. They're very unsure of what they're supposed to do because they're used to having plays. This they have to make up as they go along, but you're going to see them make up some really tremendous things. We get to the films in part 3 of this, which you will get to see how it's presented. You get to see players run it, college players run it. You will see me make a big thing out of a play that they actually made up on their own. they could never do it again. But they come up with some very good stuff, and you got to remember the defense doesn't know what they're doing because the players don't know what they're doing. So that's how we present it as a team, and also as a half-court offense. But I'm going to show you 4 things here on one of the drills. We call it our screen away drill. And it starts like this. There's a ball at the top, there's a wingman, there's a coach. I always use a coach to pass because players tend to get a little sloppy. They're not as concerned. Coaches can get the ball to the right player and do it well so that the drill runs a lot better. By the way, before I leave this, I want to make one point, a coaching point. When you're running 5-on-5, have all your players on one end. I have make this one of these guards on the sideline have a ball. So the minute that this group is done, that group comes on. They have a ball ready to go. They don't have to fumble around looking for a ball. I don't allow this team to stay on 3-4 times. And this one goes, then the next one, and we rotate that way. And I don't send them down, half the team down at the other end. I want them all to learn this together, and I want them to get the right instruction. In fact, I never do that, have one team down at one end and another at the other end. So now back to the drills. This is just one drill that we're running. But this drill helps us teach everything in the monk offense. It starts, as I said, man on the top, a wing, pass, and then the passer goes and sets a screen. That's one of our rules in the monk offense. Now, the first thing we show them is this guy cutting to the top. We call it a top cut, and this man rolling. We always have our screener moving after a cut. We don't want him just standing there. We are actually creating 2 scoring opportunities with this one. Pass, cut, and roll, and a cut to here. Now the second thing we show them is a pass to the coach, set the screen, and this is a back cut and pop. Top cut and roll, back cut and pop. Now the pop is to pop directly back, not in here. This isn't hard. If this defensive man steps off and you pop into here, it isn't hard for him to get there. It's going to be hard for him to get to this guy for a shot. Then the next stunt that we show them is a pass, a screen, and a curl and pop. Curl and pop. And again, using both the screener and the cutter, and our coach is instructed to pass to either one of them, whichever one he wants. The last one, there are actually 5, but I'm only showing 4 today. Passes to the coach, slips the screen. I think most of you know what I'm saying here. You fake the screen and go. This is an excellent move. On this one, we allow this guy, because the defensive man isn't going to leave him, to either pop or go to the top and be kind of a fill man. That's called slipping the screen. Now to run the drill, we show them this and then we practice it for a while. Then we show them this and we practice that for a while. Then we show them this and practice that one for a while. And the same thing there. Then the setup on the drill is we always have 3 balls in the initial line. Pass to the coach, set the screen, then they do something, the coach will pass, they take the shot. Then they exchange lines, and so that they're playing both positions. They're screening and they're cutting. So they learn how to cut and they learn how to move off of the screens. And that's, now, once they know all of these 4 things, the other drill we use is a screen down drill. But they use the same cuts. We use a split drill. They use the same cuts. So once you get good at this, you can do almost anything we do in our set offense or as a team. This is just a portion of a skill that that they have to know, and this is improvisation. When we get good at this, then we allow them to do what they want to. They can curl, back step, they can do what they want to. Then it becomes improvisation because they're unpredictable. They're making things up. And the other coaching point that I'll give you is this. I don't go along with this idea of reading the defense. I think you have to feel the defense. If you're sitting here thinking, well, next time I'm going to curl because this guy's locking and trailing, well, that's too slow. You just let your body do it for you. The body knows, the mind knows what to do. It's you thinking that slows everything down. This is very important in this kind of drill work, that you get that point across to your players, to not stop the process by overthinking. Just do what you feel is right. You're not going to be wrong. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it's okay. It's just you have to be able to. You have to have the freedom to think like that. Well, next time we have film. We're going to show you this on the court. We're going to show you the presentation. We're going to show you corrections. We're going to show you players doing it without defense, and we're going to show you players doing it with defense, and showing you the corrections. This will give you a chance to really see what it's like in a live situation. So I'm looking forward to having you come back for part 3. Just remember, this one will be up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and on Sunday we do part 3. You can always go back and look at any of these in the archive. Thank you.